Hey, Vision Chasers, it's Dr. Bird here, and our quote of the week goes like this. I often think that the night is more alive and more richly colored than the day. Once again, I often think that the night is more alive and more richly colored than the day. Now, this quote comes from a famous painter. His name was Vincent van Gogh, and you might have seen his artwork. As a matter of fact, he is the creator of this lovely piece of art. It's called The Starry Night. And his quote here is interesting because definitely many can argue that the opposite of is true because there is less light at night, therefore the colors, they won't be as vibrant. But it's interesting that he had a different perspective. He had a different way of viewing things, and out of this different perspective he was able to create this lovely work of art, The Starry Night, because this perspective, it changed his actions and it changed his thinking. And it reminds me that as a vision chaser, you're going to come to points in your life as you're chasing your vision of success where the only way to find the solution is to change your perspective. That's it. You're going to have to do that because I guarantee you that whenever you come to a stumbling block, whenever you come to a moment of uncertainty, the solution is right there. It's just a little bit difficult to see because you need to change your perspective. I'm reminded of my daughter who is 5 years old, and it's just really interesting to see her hit these stumbling blocks as she's learning how to read. She'll come across a word, and when she realizes that she doesn't quickly recognize it and can't quickly pronounce it, she'll her whole body language will change. She'll start doing this, and then she'll start using bad language, which I don't endorse in my household, by saying I can't. And oh man, she knows that daddy doesn't want to hear those words come out of her mouth. But even with my daughter, my job as her father is I have to help her change her perspective in that moment so that she doesn't, just easily give in to her inclination to quit. And it's like a photographer, looking through the lens of a camera, trying to get the right shot. If the image is blurry, the photographer is going to have to do a number of things with the camera and adjust the settings and adjust the aperture of the ISO and adjust the focus and all those different kinds of things in order to change the perspective so that they get the shot that they want. Often there will be times during your chase that you're going to have to change your perspective in order to clearly see what you're going after, in order to clearly see your vision of success. Because the path is it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a straight shot, but it is rewarding in the end. But along the way, you're going to have to encourage yourself in order to help you get and maintain a better perspective. So I want to share with you three keys to getting a better perspective, because you're going to have to do this constantly on your chase. So number one, I want you to be open to work. Be open to work, because opportunity opportunity looks like work. Opportunity looks like work. And if you want to be successful, if you want to reach your vision of success and beyond, you're going to have to take advantage of those opportunities that come your way. And what happens when you're putting in this extra time, you're putting in the extra work, what happens is you're positioning yourself so that when you do come to a point where you're struggling and you need help, you need a better perspective, you've got people around you who are able and willing to help you. People naturally feel good about helping other people who they know they're not going to waste their time. People feel good about giving advice to someone that they know is going to actually implement the advice. People feel good about overall helping people who they know is not scared to put in extra work and take advantage of opportunities. And that is so important because you need to feel like you're moving closer. And when you feel like you're moving closer to your vision of success, it's not so much of a struggle. You have a better perspective because you know you are moving forward as a result of you being open and willing to work and other people noticing that. The second thing I want you to do in order to get a better perspective is I want you to focus on mindfulness training. And one of the big exercises with mindfulness is just simply breathing. If you've got an Apple Watch, or I think the Android does it, the Galaxy does it as well, but it just reminds you to every now and then take a moment to breathe. And what this does is it just reminds you that hey, you're in control. You got this. You can do this. You make more good decisions than bad decisions. You're ultimately going to end up in a better spot at the end of the day. You're going to end up closer to your vision of success. So the way it works is just very, very simply, just for a minute, you just focus on your breathing, deep breath in through the nose and then out through your mouth, and just 60 seconds of just of meditating, of really bringing some calm into your life, and just really taking control of your thinking, taking control of your actions, just reminding yourself that hey, I'm in control. I can do this. And if you Google, there are a number of different mindfulness exercise that you can do if breathing, if that's not necessarily your thing. But I think it's very important because yes, even though you're focused, you're chasing your vision of success, you're going to need that kind of help along the way because once again, it's not without its challenges when you're chasing your vision of success. And so you need to take care of yourself. That's what this is all about, taking care of yourself so that you don't burn out, so that you don't get frustrated easily. And the third key to getting a better perspective is to don't forget the good stuff. Don't forget the good stuff. There are so many things as you're chasing your vision of success. There are so many positive things that you're just stacking up to get closer to your vision of success. So don't forget those things. You can spend time reflecting on the good decisions that you made, on the good things that have happened, on the good things in your life. Or you can spend time writing down in a gratitude journal just all of those good things so you don't forget them, so that you can when things get rough, when you hit an obstacle and you're stuck, you can look through that journal and you can see and you can start to think, wow, I was able to overcome that back then. Surely I can do the same thing now. Wow, I am truly blessed. And it just lifts your spirits and gets your thinking right, helps you get a better perspective. And then you can clearly see that solution, it's there. You just had to change your perspective. Well, I want you to think about that, Vision Chasers, throughout this, which I hope is a wonderful week for you. And until we meet again, please keep chasing the vision.